So it's pouring the rain again. We're out by the sea, of course, here in the Isle of Skye. The question I have today is, do we need to limit ourselves by survival anymore? This was going to be a little bit longer than the normal, what I'm trying to be normal, 5 minutes of fire, and I'm going to get inside out of the rain while I do this. So yes, it's going to be a little bit longer because I haven't done one for a few days, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. But I also want to talk about this massive topic as well, which is really, really cool. I haven't got my notes up, so hold on a second. Let me just get that up here. Do we need to limit ourselves based on survival anymore? It's an interesting thing that in these days we still have a brain that is based on our caveman, millions of years of caveman, cavewoman evolution. And we're in now a world where technology has moved on so much, and our universe in general, particularly in the West, has moved on massively. And our brains haven't really caught up. So we can really still be scared of a lot of things that we don't really need to be scared of anymore. We don't need to survive. We have pretty much everything we need. So I'm here on the south coast of the Isle of Skye. Haven't really got very much around here. Haven't been paying attention to the news at all. I keep on hearing these things about these petrol crisis that's going on in England at the moment, which is quite interesting because it doesn't affect me at all. I haven't got a car anyway, so it wouldn't really worry at all. And in fact, it's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting for a few days. Also, I have fires here. So I have 3 fires that I have to manage while I'm here, and of course that's just wood and kindling and lighting a fire. And so it's kind of fun because that's kind of back to sort of raw caveman days, I suppose you could say. But I'm also having to fight with the weather because it's pouring with rain, and the cottage that I've been cleaning is across the way, so I have to walk through the rain to get to that. And the hot tub, I know, sounds like a weird thing to have as a hot tub in the middle of this, but they have a hot tub which is wood fired. This weekend there's been nobody in that house in that hot tub, so I've had a chance. So last night I had an opportunity to use that hot tub. It was fantastic. And here's the thing, because we do get scared about things when we really should be more excited about things. So when you're lighting a fire for something for the hot tub, for example, and I'm trying to get this thing going, so I'm putting in the kindling and I'm lighting it and I'm trying to get it going. I'm trying to get the heat going, and I'm putting a few logs in there. If I put too much log in there, too much wood in there, and it doesn't get enough air in there, the fire just goes out and it doesn't heat the water. And I was thinking as I was trying to do this, and of course running backwards and forwards because it's outside, so the rain is pouring on me while I'm putting these logs into the fire. And I'm thinking to myself, this is really interesting because this is actually quite difficult to light a fire. Getting this fire going and keeping it going is actually quite difficult. And yet most of us are really scared of fire and think of ourselves as being as a thing to be fearful of, because we've got to be careful of fire because it's dangerous, and it is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not scary and something to be worried about, but it's just interesting how difficult it can be to start a fire when you really want to start a fire, which can be quite fun. And as some of you may know, if you've ever watched me talk before, there's a very, very fine line between scared and excited. And we can choose that line, and we can choose whether we're going to be excited about something versus being scared about anything. Hello, Pat. Hello, Laura from earlier, by the way. Hello, Pat. I haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing, Pat? And we can tip that balance, and we can just say, well, okay, I'm really, really scared about this thing. And okay, you know what? I'm going to choose to be excited about this thing instead of being scared about this thing. And that can really adjust how we feel about the world. And that's kind of what I want to do as part of my Find Your Fire company, I suppose. Program? System? I don't know. I'm not sure what the word is there anyway. I want to find people who are struggling with depression because they're feeling like dead inside. They're feeling like those little embers. And in fact, this has happened on the fire 2 or 3 times. Is like I would get it going, it'd be roaring. And of course, it'd be pouring with rain. And so I'd go back inside and do some other stuff while the fire was going and raging. And I'd forget to go back out, or I'd get distracted on something else. And eventually I'd go back out to the fire. And of course, it would be just a bunch of embers. And it wouldn't be roaring anymore. And it wouldn't be heating the water up. So I'd stick a few more logs on there, and I'd have to get it going again and get those embers, and I have to blow on them a little bit and see if I can get a spark going, get a few more kindling fires in there, try and get the thing going again. because there'd be logs in there. There'd be logs, but they'd be like just warm, red, glowing embers, but not actually burning and not actually creating a huge amount of heat. And so you have to put the logs on there, and then you have to try and get it going, try and get those embers burning again. And that's what I want to try and do with people who are struggling with depression. So get those little embers, those little burning embers that are just almost dying, almost like, there's no life left in them. And then just breathe a bit of air on them, get a little bit of oxygen there. Breathing exercises that we do, part of that. And then just put some more fuel on there, find out things that people love and enjoy, and try and get them to do a little bit more of that. Get them to do little things that push them slightly outside their comfort zone, just to get them going, get that self-belief built up again, keep going back again. Repeat this stuff over time, get it going, get the fire roaring, get it back to like, yeah, let's go, let's fun, let's have fun again. Let's be like a child. Let's regain that sense of wonder about the world. Unrestricted play and imagination. Let's start having fun again. Let's stop being scared of everything in our lives. Let's start having fun and enjoying life yet again. That's what I want to help people to do. So that's my main message of the day today, which is why it's going to be a little bit longer one. But I was also asked some interesting questions today from Joe Howarth. It was like, what have you done in your life that you didn't think you would be able to do? And these lives are something that I didn't think I'd be able to do. And he said, what have you managed to do that has taken you a bit by surprise? And keeping these lives up. And the reason I'm mentioning this, of course, is because I have missed 4 days of these lives. But keeping these up since May of 2020, and we're now in, nearly October of 2021. It's pretty amazing. I can't believe I've carried on going. They are going to have to stop at some point because I need to adjust the way I'm doing things slightly, not least because I need to start making some money. But I missed the last 4 days. The reason I mention that is because I have missed the last 4 days. So this is the longest period of time since I started in May, when I've actually missed a whole bunch of days. And the reason I've done that is because I've been operating on Florida time, because I've been on a conference in Florida over Zoom. I've also been watching the Ryder Cup. So I've been trying to cram those two things in. But I've also been running on UK time, because I've had to do changes at the cottage next door. I had to go and get some stuff from the shop on Friday before I did the changeover thing. And the shop is 2 miles away, so I haven't got a car, so I had to run to the shop. And of course, it's been like this, raining non-stop for 4 or 5 days. So I had to run to the store to get some milk and some bread in the rain. So that was something that a lot of people would say, oh, no, I can't bother to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I did it anyway. Just got on with it. Just recognised that I was just going to get wet. I was going to get a bit cold, but I was going to come back here and I was going to have a nice hot shower afterwards, which is exactly what happened. So it was fantastic, absolutely fun. So that's what's basically behind it. And now I have to go out. Well, I don't have to go out and do a run, but I'm going to go out and do a run in the rain. Yes, it is still raining out here, and I'm going to go out for a run in the rain. I'm not going to be excited about it. I'm not going to be scared about it. I'm not going to be apprehensive about it. I'm just going to be excited about it. Go out for a run in the rain, get wet, come back, have a nice hot shower. Because I can, because I'm living in the West, and that's what I can do. Because why not? So anyway, if you're interested in learning how to relight your fire, how to get those embers burning and reset that fire and find your fire again, go and download my Create Happy process, because it's like the first step. It's probably the biggest thing that it's certainly the biggest first step, but it's the biggest change that you can make in your life, is to change the thoughts that you have on a daily basis. Every night, it's just 5 minutes a day, kind of 5 minutes before you go to sleep and 5 minutes the next morning, but obviously it can be a little bit less than that. So I say 5 minutes a day because it sounds nice. Maybe 10 minutes a day, absolute maximum 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes at night, 5 minutes in the morning. Just to list down the things that have been positive in your life that have gone well, and then some things that you're going to do the next day to prove to yourself that you can do them and you can move forward the next day, and generate that self-belief. Get those little embers, get them little burning, get a little bit of on those little embers and get them going again. So that's my message for the day. The link is in the description. findyourfire.co.uk/create happy. findyourfire.co.uk/create happy. Go check it out. And now we're going to have to say happy birthday, because we've got lots of people to say happy birthday to. I didn't even start off with my happy birthday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Every day is your birthday if you choose to celebrate life. And why wouldn't you want to celebrate life? Be excited about your life. You woke up this morning. You didn't wake up dead. Well, you wouldn't wake up dead, but you know what I mean. You woke up this morning. You saw another sunrise. Even if you can't actually see the sunrise, there is a sun up there. It has risen because it is bright out here today. Gosh, that rain is really coming down now. It's funny because I'm lying in bed here because the bed is right behind you. Look, you can see it. I haven't made it. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess. Boom, there's the bed. So obviously I have this view from my bed, but obviously the curtains are closed when I first wake up in the morning, and of course it's dark. And then I pull back the curtains and it's still dark. And then I sit here and have a cup of coffee. Sit here. Come on, flip round. Sit here and have a cup of coffee whilst looking out at the darkness, which then becomes light as I'm sitting having my cup of coffee in the morning. It's absolutely fantastic. So I am seeing that sunrise, even if I can't actually see the actual sun rising itself. That rain is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. I'm going to close the door because it's getting quite chilly as well. I don't want to get too cold. But there you go. There you go. I'm inside now. Nice and warm. Nice and dry. Nothing to worry about. Okay, anyway, happy birthdays. Happy birthdays to these people, because we've got lots of people to catch up on. And we need to do that. So I think I'm going to do this in reverse order, because happy birthday from Friday, because that was the day I had to run to the store to get my stuff. So that's why I didn't do Friday. So yeah, happy birthday to Melissa, David, Julia, Kase, I think, Mark, John, Nikki Woodfine, my ballroom dancing teacher. I've just been watching Strictly while I've been writing this and planning this from Saturday, so I haven't seen the result yet. I'm not sure. I don't think there is a result, is there, yet next week? I think that's next week, isn't the result, isn't it? I think. Anyway, but yeah, just amazing. I miss dancing so much. I need to get back into it again. So anyway, so there you go, Nikki. Happy birthday to you from Friday, and happy birthday to Joanne, one of my school friends. Hope you're well, Joanne. I hope you're doing life. I hope life is treating you well and you're enjoying life. That'd be fantastic. Well, actually, one of the few people from school, really. No, Tom Edgington. I'm still in touch with. I was just thinking, who am I still in touch with? And actually, I'm still in touch with a lot of people, but they weren't really. Quite a lot of them weren't friends of mine at school. So even Tom really wasn't a massive friend at school. We knew each other, but he was in a different house and stuff. So anyway. Happy birthday for Saturday for Nigel. Katerina, how are you doing, Katerina? I saw your lovely photographs and your things. Sarah, we need to catch up, Sarah. Happy birthday to you anyway. Angi, Jay, Micha, Jason, Fergus, and Emma Jane Taylor. How you doing? And then, of course, Simon Chan. Oh my gosh, I am so bad. Simon Chan sings me happy birthday every year and sends me a message of him singing me happy birthday. And I completely, well, it's not that I forgot. I just kind of never got round to it this year. So I need to send him a little happy birthday song. I wanted to go and do it outside, but it was pouring rain. So I kept on thinking, I'll wait till the rain stops, and then just never got around to it. So that's what happened there. Happy birthday from Sunday to Raouf and Vicky Stanton and the lovely Laurie Burke, voiceover artist extraordinaire. Hope you're well, Laurie. Take care of yourself as well. Happy birthday for Sunday. And then for today, happy birthday for today, actual birthdays today, John Boys, Abigail Roman and Sarah Jackson. Happy birthday to you guys for today. Hope you have a lovely day today. No longer been talking to you. Hopefully that's less than 15 minutes still. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day. Oh, the breathing exercise, which is actually it's not part of the Create Happy thing, but it's going to come as a follow-up email eventually. But here you go. Breathe out, blow out one candle. Breathe in 5 through your nose. Put your hand on your heart. And with the other hand, light the candles by holding your breath. And then blow out the candles. Do that 5 times. Something that made you smile, something that you achieved, something that you're grateful for, something you're going to get done. And happy birthday to yourself and anybody you love in your life. That's it. Take care. Mwah. See you tomorrow, hopefully with a little bit of a shorter one. Back to 5 minutes of fire, hopefully tomorrow. Bye.